Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I am going to be making a nice baba ganoush, a beautiful smoky eggplant dip. You've probably heard of it. I'm going to be making mine from scratch, and let's get on with it. So the first thing I've got here is I've got this recipe really calls for 2 large eggplants, but I can only get these sort of, I guess, like small ones, so I'm going to use 4 of those. And what I'm going to do with those is actually grill them over my coals, and I've just got my coals dying down now, but before I do that I'm just going to take my skewer here and just poke them full of holes. So I'll get on with that and I'll get back to you. So once I've done that and my coals have sort of died down a bit, I'll go and whack these on the grill, the barbecue, and I'm going to leave them on there. I'm not sure, I'll just leave them till they sort of, it's skin and all, till they start shriveling it up. And I might even put the lid down for a while so they sort of roast a bit, get that smoky flavour through them. At least half an hour, and I'll be turning them sort of now and then, but maybe closer to 45 minutes. Alrighty, while those bad boys are grilling away outside there, I thought I might as well multitask. What I'm going to make to help make our dip is I'm going to make like a confit of garlic. So to that end, I've just got about 3/4 of a cup of olive oil just coming up to heat. Now I've got here 10 cloves of garlic whole, and I'm going to drop those in there. And what I'm going to do once that oil's come up to heat is I'm just going to turn it down to a low heat and just let those really slowly sort of cook away in that oil for as long as it takes till they get soft. Alrighty guys, let's just recap where we're up to. So I've got my eggplants there, my aubergine, they're nicely roasted. Now I've just let them cool down a little bit, they're still a little bit warm. I've taken my confit garlic out of the olive oil, and they're nice and soft now, so they should be super sweet and easy to pulse up. I did save the oil that those garlic cloves were confited, and I'm going to be using a little bit of that. So next step, I'm going to take my aubergine, and we don't want this skin in our dish, even though some of it's nice and crispy and wilted. You'd think it'd be alright, but it's not. It's still pretty horrible. So I'm just going to slice it open like so. Open her up, and I've got a sieve here just over my pot there, and I'm only using that saucepan because I'm saving on washing up. It's not going to do anything except catch the liquid. So we're just going to scrape all that flesh out of there. And basically what we're going to do is try and, there's a fair bit of liquid that's fairly moist, that flesh, and we're just going to try and reduce that flesh a bit. So first job is just to get that flesh out into that sieve and get it all. Don't waste it. Nice one. And once I get all that in there, I'm just going to sort of gently sort of squeeze it out, but I don't want to push the flesh through the sieve. So yeah, I'll let it sit there for a while and just give it a bit of a push, and already you can see there's liquid coming out of that. So I'll just take my time with that and get as much out as I can without actually wasting the flesh. Alrighty guys, so it's time to yeah, make our baba ganoush. So yeah, I've got a fair bit of the liquid, not all of it, out of that eggplant flesh. So I've just put it into my food processor here. Now I just really quickly want to say, I understand lots of you guys straight away, as soon as the word eggplant was mentioned, you sort of tuned out and went, nah, not for me. Can I just say, if you treat the eggplant in the way I've just done it, like roast it, barbecue it, it's a totally different entity. It's like nothing, there's nothing else like it. It's just delicious. All right. I didn't want you all running away till you see the end result. So to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of tahini paste, and I'm using the unhulled tahini, so it's like raw unhulled tahini. Which is readily available in our supermarkets here in Australia anyway. I've got my 10 cloves of Confit Garlic, in they go. And I'm just going to add the juice of 1 lemon. In that goes. Now, I didn't get this out before. Let's put in a good teaspoon sea salt before we get the lid on that. Click that in. I'll put that in for now. Let's whiz it up. Alrighty guys, now remember I saved some of that oil that had the garlic infused into it. Now that's probably too much. I think I said it was 100 mils. I didn't really check it out. Yeah, it's about 150 mils. I'm just going to drizzle some of this through the top of my food processor, basically emulsify some of this oil, garlic infused oil, into my baba ganoush as well. Not all of it, probably only, I don't know, maybe about at the most 100 mils of it. And I have to dribble that in really slowly. So I'll just put it on setting 1. Alrighty. So we've mixed that oil in as well. Let's just taste it. See if we're on the right track. The consistency is really good. Yeah, that's awesome. Alrighty guys, so I'm just, yeah, I've served up some of my baba ganoush there. All I'm going to do to finish it off, I mean it is finished, is I've still got heaps of that garlic olive oil left, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit over the top. And as you can see, I've made a few little grooves there for it to sit in. And a little bit of paprika. And I've just got some fresh, finely chopped mint leaves. Alrighty, so I've got my baba ganoush served up here, ready to go. All I did was just toast some Lebanese bread, pita bread, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Dip a bit of my bread in there. Like so. And that's a pretty big scoop, but yeah, I really want to try this, so let's get into it. Yum, yum. That's absolutely delicious, guys. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Thanks to those who subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that, and I mean it. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you hit that subscribe button? That'd be awesome. And I will see you all next time.